Curls out camera glass, come give me a. Yeah, man. Run the music, man. Huh? No, man. We know how somebody move. Yes, I'm up and running. Run the track. Gully, 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 gully. Then we go so. Walk, 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 walk. Then we go so. Go ahead, 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 go ahead. Walk, 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 walk. Sure. Greetings and salutations, ones and ones. May I borrow a slot this evening? I'm here with you, the dancehall professor, Orville Xpressionz, and I am sitting in for the lovely lady, Shelly Xpressionz, aka Bubbles, aka the First Lady. Oh, I'm not seeing nothing panda something here. For some reason, I am not seeing myself on this. Well, me say Dimples up and running. So I'm sorry, this is supposed to be here. From A to Z. Pebbles is here. People, please share the live. Remember, say I fill in for the lovely lady, so I am doing all the things I know she would do and say all the things that she would say. She's always going to tell you guys to share the live, invite people to come across. Xpressionz is live on YouTube, and we are here to have a discussion and just all a vibe. I might have a little bad news for you guys, as our featured artists might be otherwise taken up and might not be able to be here with us tonight. So let me just put that out there from now. But I'm sure that in the future we're going to be having another live with him. But it is kind of iffy now, and it's a last minute thing, and you know how them things they go. Entertainers are usually in demand, so when we get them for do interview, you know, we have to be grateful because they're usually in demand. So big up on yourself and welcome to the live, and let us jump right into it. All right, so me hear Pebbles says she's not in a good mood, and she's asking where Bubbles there. Are you not in a good mood because Bubbles is not here? Are you not in a good mood because of what you think is going to be happening in the bartender? Or because, okay, so Pebbles, I am so sorry, but Bubbles is otherwise engaged. She's, doing bartender business overseas. So you don't know the thing, go. Somebody have a city in fear. But nonetheless, we are happy to have you here and happy that you will still sit in whether or not Bubbles is here. Mavis Smith, pleasant good night to you. Who else we have here? Joy Brown is asking where the First Lady is. She's on a business trip in New York. I'm sure she'll be joining us pretty soon. So even if you can't see her sitting here, you will be able to speak to her online. And boy, may I tell you, the First Lady make it difficult for anybody who have to sit down that seat here now. Because she does such a great job that when she leave, wow. Norma Taylor, big up yourself, my sister. Norma celebrated her birthday last Thursday. So just please put in the comment section here, happy birthday to Norma, who celebrated her birthday last Thursday. Happy birthday, Norma. She is a sister to myself and many others from our community. Yeah, man, big up on yourself. Is this Don H and Cherise Doctor? Big up yourself. Keisha Gillespie, One Team Bartender. What's going on? Princess say, good night, Numbers. Yeah, man, Numbers in the building tonight, you know? Yeah. But Orville is hosting tonight, the dancehall professor. Numbers, there's somewhere try get some information for other people. So let me speak quickly. Do we go to items of news? Let's jump to some items of news. Let me see if I can do it the way the First Lady do it. And let me see what we have in the news as we speak. Quick and fast, we get rid of this. All right, so let me start with this one that says, Portland artisan urges youth to become skilled craftsmen. And this is something that came out in the Jamaica Gleaner. It says, Steve Taylor is one of the last remaining craftsmen in the rural Portland community of Millbank. It distinguishes him from, it says what distinguishes him from others is his, utilization of bamboo. So this is a very creative man that uses bamboo. Taylor was found hard at work on Tuesday afternoon, adding the final touches to some of his latest work. When the Gleaner made the rugged journey to his home, which also doubles as his workshop, he was there obviously doing a whole heap of work. And this is something that we are encouraging young people to get a skill as well. Get a skill, be trained in a skill, because sometimes it's not everybody cut out for the 9-to-5 thing. You know, we need some more skilled people. We need some more furniture makers. We need some more craftsmen. We need some more of them things there on the island, because as you know, it's a tourist resort. So there is always a space for that when people come into the communities. And even on this, we're seeing something where it's a bamboo ship with the Jamaica logo at the side. Believe me, this is crafty, neat. Further on in the news, a very good friend of mine, a brother to me, a brother from another mother, Grams Morgan, is healing in Asia ahead of his May NYC performance. And it says here, Grams Morgan, one of the founding members of the iconic Grammy-winning group Morgan Heritage, is currently in Asia making brave attempts to heal and clear his mind after the death of his brother Peter Morgan, who died in Florida at age 47. Just some much needed alone time to reflect and heal, the singer told the Gleaner. And I'm sending strength and love to my brother, because a couple of years ago, him losing father, and just recently him losing brother. So thank you so much. That's a really hard hit for anybody. And one of the things with us in entertainment, where people need to understand, the concept that is always in our head that the show must go on is a serious concept. There are times when you have to put off certain event because of the severity or how deep the issues are. But there are times when people pay them money, thousands of people are waiting to see you, and there is a tragedy in the family, and you still have to go out there and put the best foot forward and put a smile on your face and entertain people. And this is why many times you find that entertainers have some serious issues, have anxiety issues and all them things there. And we are the ones who always forget, so we can take some time off and just step back a little bit from everything and chill, because we are always entertaining people and we think that the show must always go on. So we are always at it. There is something in the news that I would like to talk about, and I would like to there's something I would like to talk about that is in the news. The recently concluded Carnival in Jamaica. Now, Carnival in Jamaica has been a spectacle for over 20 years. Major spectacle. And the Carnival we just gone, we see a couple of things came out in the news where people are talking about the biases, the classist issue with Carnival and dancehall. The kind of forward with them say Carnival get as opposed to dancehall in the country, in the island of dancehall. So there were some photos that came online as well with a woman having her daughter. There was a child that looked like maybe about 5 years old, and younger sibling. No, make this sibling. I don't know if I understand any one of them, because I see Carnival as an adult space, just like how we say dancehall as an adult space. Now, the revelers are half naked. The gyration and the whining and the bacchanal we go on a Carnival, in my mind, is for adults. Now, when Jamaica is okay, or a section of Jamaica is okay with you bringing your kids to a reveling party like that, remember, it's not Kiddies Carnival, because I know some of them have Kiddies Carnival. I don't know if it is still active, but years ago, I know they did have Kiddies Carnival. But where you have active revelers and some whole heap of gyration and half nakedness of one, and a section of Jamaica is okay with it, but that same section of Jamaica would look down on dancehall when them say adults are gyrating our space, then to me that is kind of double standard, and then it further shows that there's a class divide in Jamaica. So weigh in and tell me what you want to think. Who's Joy Brown? We don't reach Bartender yet. You asked about Brata, and we don't even put out the now ask about Brata. Yeah. So what do you think of the Carnival situation in Jamaica? There was also a lady that was explaining something about Carnival in Jamaica that she truly admire. And when we listen to how the lady articulate, it was a very insightful overview of Jamaica Carnival. I know maybe a whole heap of Trinidad people have been upset with her, but I don't think she was biased in her observation. I remember years ago, I was in Trinidad and I made a statement, and the people nearly destroyed me when I said Jamaica Carnival is bigger than Trinidad Carnival, and they nearly shred me star. But the point I was making is that I think Jamaica is almost twice the size of Trinidad. And we have more hotels maybe in Kingston than in all of Trinidad, if my memory serves me right. So in terms of numbers, Jamaica's Carnival in numbers is bigger than, I think, bigger than Trinidad Carnival. So that is the place I was coming from. Now let us talk about the observation that the lady made, and she sounded like a Trinidadian. She said most of the places where she go to watch Carnival, she realized that they are trying to replicate Trinidad Carnival, and she don't think that is what needs to be done. What she like about Jamaica is that Jamaica mix it. You don't feel like you're in Trinidad when you're in Jamaica, because you get a sense of the culture. So we still maintain our cultural significance, our cultural presence, so it's Carnival in Jamaica rather than looking like Trinidad or Jamaica replicating all of what Trinidad is doing. So when she speak about that, I can say I respect that thought, because I don't think we need to try and replicate Trinidad Carnival. I think we need to just show respect to Trinidad's culture through Carnival, but still maintain all of the things that make Jamaica, we still have we ackee and saltfish on the roadside, and we jerk chicken, and we fritters, and we fry dumpling, and we breadfruit. So you're in Jamaica for Carnival, and obviously from we start your soca music, and we start drop some of the Trinidad dishes as a part of what we do in Carnival. We're showing enough respect to Trinidad Carnival. Just like how if Trinidad do for them thing, we don't expect them to disband everything that is soca just to embrace reggae and dancehall. So based on that, I really respected what that lady was saying about how Jamaica maintain them cultural integrity by having Carnival in Jamaica, but more people come here because them get a sense of Jamaica paying respect to Trinidad in the island of reggae and dancehall. You get what I say? All right, Kedisha Bubbles is off, and oh gosh, man, from when I see Bubbles sitting here, I keep asking. From when I see she sit down here, so it means, you know. All right, so Dimples say it's not comparable though. Which is what we are say. She's making her analysis is the fact that Jamaica maintain cultural integrity. You know what I mean? So I don't think she's just saying everywhere else. If it's not Brazil, we have them own brand of Carnival. A lot of places around the Caribbean is trying to replicate what them say in a Trinidad for Carnival. So I think that is what she's saying. All right, so based on some of the comments that I'm seeing here, people are, so Donna H is saying 100% not for children. And yeah, well, my producer said children shouldn't be at Carnival. Is for the bedroom, that kind of, well, Carnival has been known for years for have that kind of, you know, that kind of reveling, that kind of scantily clad outfits is a part of the visuals, you know, the big wings and the ray and the really small clothing. It's been a part of the culture for forever. And it's cool, like I say, it's an adult space, so adults should just, you know, run into that space. But to bring kids into that space, I kind of find it a little, for me, it's a little much, you know. All right, Dimple say, I don't see the problem with kids being at Carnival, especially if it is something that they are accustomed to attend. So it won't be a shock to them with the dress code. I understand, and I understand that point, Dimples, but I am saying, I want you to understand what I am saying. I am talking about the class issue. There's a clear class divide when we wouldn't say anything about them having their kids at Carnival, but they have an issue with us having kids in the dancehall space, and it's two adult space. So we're saying if you're going to have a problem with one, have a problem with both, and speak up about it the very same way. So it's not whether or not kids should be at Carnival. For me, there are certain things that kids should not be exposed to until a certain time, because if we're going to say it's okay to have kids at Carnival, then we can say kids can be exposed to a number of things at a certain age, and it should be okay. Let them get the experience. Should we say kids should get the experience of touching and feeling on each other because it's something that adults do? Should they get used to doing that at 5 and 6 years old? I still think that there has to be a line. You know, but again, to each his own. Everybody can decide. You know, people are going to grow them kids the way them say best. Some people are going to have a line where them say, no, my youth, them not for the ear. So when them can assimilate and have sense for handle it, then them can be a part of it. Outside of that, I think that, you know, They're things that kids should grow into. And if you look at many of the kids who became child stars, even them they grew up too fast because they were placed in situations that was very adult that they were not able to deal with. And when they got older, they started having trauma because they couldn't deal with it. Yeah, well, even in culture, there has to be in a borderline, and there has to be, for me, there has to be a gradual development, a time for when you know, say, they are old enough to understand certain things, so you can start seeping in certain things, and is how you gradually feed it to them. All right. Okay. Let's start bartender quick and fast now. Seeing like when Messi kick and pass. Just like me want shut off the live here quick and fast and go sit down in front of my television for see what I want. See? Let me take a one sip. Wow. Nah, man. A source of comparison. I'm going to make a big stop, and a source of compare, blistering, I remember where used to have carnival. Yeah, there was a kiddies carnival. That's the point I was making. Campari never mix. Yes. Let me jump right into the business side of things that I am being reminded by my producer that I have to do. I have to big up our location sponsor, Incognito Vacation Stay, and we are always telling you that this is the place to be in Kingston. I am a proud ambassador of Incognito Vacation Stay, and there are a number of reasons why you should be here. Because one, it's affordable. Two, it is truly a home away from home. When you're at Incognito Vacation Stay, the rooms are comfortable. You feel like you're at home and you set up your own comfort zone. The food is excellent. Excellent. And I can tell you some of the things that stand out with me. The Stamp and Go. For the people who know about Stamp and Go, there is a delicious wrap that they have where you can get in chicken or shrimp. And then there is also the curry goat. There is the good thing about the food, people, it is done to order. So it goes on the plate hot and ready. So so it's not, you just come here and food cook and put down and then dish out. It is done to order. And you can sit here, where you're standing, you see the chef prepare your food, and it is prepared with absolute love. It is 8 Colliston Drive, and it's off Hagley Park Road. We are 5 minutes away from Half Tree, from the center of everything. Our main location sponsor, and this is Incognito. There's also the pool just put in, and you can have a pool there. See? So I think the cost is $2,500 for 4 hours to access the pool. So if the summer come up and you have group rates and you can just decide to come down and just have a vibe and hold a vibe at the pool here at Incognito Vacation Stay. So when you're in Jamaica, or if you're already in Jamaica and you want to come see the place, 8 Colliston Drive off Hagley Park Road, run in and hold a vibe. Seeing? Have to big up Great Games Night. So this Thursday we have Games Night, and people, if you go on Xpressionz JA YouTube channel and you're a member and you go over members only, you will get a chance to see Games Night. Games Night off the chain. If you see some of the games them we are playing, but not only that, some of the games that are coming. Wait till you see them games. They're like, it's a vibe every other Thursday. It's every second Thursday. Every second Thursday is Games Night. We also have karaoke. Every last Tuesday of every month we have karaoke night. So Games Night every second Thursday, karaoke every last Tuesday of every month. So feel free to forward and all a vibe with me here at Incognito Vacation Stay, 8 Colliston Drive off Hagley Park Road. And I say again, 5 minutes from half a tree, where you're in the center of everything. Seeing? Safe and secure, home away from home. Believe me, it's a diamond in the rough. You get me? And nature is beauty. I can't talk enough without talking about nature is beauty. And you know, so nature is beauty. This is the beard oil, and there is this is what rosemary body butter. Or something that make your body feel smooch. And not smooth enough, smooch. The body butter. So we have to big up nature is beauty. We have to big up Big Sean's car rental as well. And I don't know if I ever tell you myself. Big Sean, remember we needed a vehicle for a shoot. And Big Sean took a vehicle in from Montego Bay to the set of Bartender. We used the vehicle and he drove back to Montego Bay. And this is why we have to big up Big Sean's car rental, because is one of our vehicle sponsors. So look them up, Big Sean's car rental. They're on Instagram. Nature is Beauty is also on Instagram. And we still have to big up, what's Shelly's sponsor called? Stylish Boutique. And she's in Clock Tower Plaza. We have to big her up, even though the first lady is not here, but she has been the one who has been dressing the first lady for the longest while here on Xpressionz Live. And I want to big up all of the people, all of the subscribers, all of our members, especially with members. Big up on yourself. Thanks for the continued support. Now, let's talk about some of the things them where members are get. When we know say general population supposed to kind of feel away about, but you don't have to feel away for long, because if you're in Jamaica, it is easy. If you're in Jamaica, then you have to go through a VPN, and on the page, if you scroll through the page, you will see a video that we put up recently that shows you exactly. It's a step-by-step description of how you can become a member. If you are overseas, you don't need a VPN. You need to look for that member button and hit it up. Look at the tier that you want. There is a tier for, I think, $6.99 and one for $9.99. So it is, call it $7 and $10, and that gives you a month of subscription to see some content in members only that you will not normally see in general population. So far, we have over there the Ross and the Shopkeeper. We have a next one named Know Your Rights. We have behind the scenes. Most of the behind the scenes are in members only. And we're asking you to be a member because we want you to support the page. We have been giving you free content for the last 4 years. From 2000 to present, we've been giving you free content. We've been giving you 20 minutes of content for a year and odd now. So we're asking you to join us, become a member, and support Xpressionz JA YouTube channel. We have new programs coming on board as well. We are presently in production with Corner Shop. We have shot 2 episodes of Corner Shop so far. So we will be giving you the due date for when the first episode ever drop. So we're asking you, we know you love the Bartender, support the Bartender, but we're asking you to support Xpressionz JA YouTube channel in general, because what we give to you is education and entertainment, so we call it edutainment. You're not gonna find the propaganda over the page here. You're not gonna find the clickbait thing over the page here. We give you real, genuine content, things that speak to life, things that is relatable to everybody. So let us talk about what is happening in the Bartender. So Quickfoot is being stalked. Quickfoot is being stalked by Rocco. What really going on now? Them realize say Rocco kind of rise up from some unknown place called Rocco now I do business with Tony, but Rocco have a vendetta all the business we do with Tony and all the thing when him stay so and him and Tony a flex, homeboy have a vendetta. Quickfoot put a shot in him and him nah forget it. So him a move back at Quickfoot. And the last thing you saw on your screen was an obvious face off. And then in the trailer. Hear that style here. Bartender reflects life. Listen to me carefully. We reflect what happens in life. In life, there is day, there is night, there is up, there is down, there's black, there's white, there's life, there's death. Get on a popcorn, but get a towel too. Get on a popcorn, but get a towel too. Get something strong for drink too. People, no, people over members, if you are here, please to confirm with these people because members only, this is another perk. Members only get that from about 7 o'clock this morning. So members them don't know what go on. Who for ball over members ball? Who for send me message, cuss me out wicked, send me message already? Like, get a strong drink, get your popcorn. I never tell you get a rag, you know. Get a towel. Dimples paused the video and called me this morning. She paused the video and called me. Let me tell you what we are going to be sending in members only. The editor, Mr. Tesfa Edwards, was editing and crying. Listening up. The editor was laying the track and him called me this morning and said to me, say, him finish edit 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Him finish. And him say, him turn on him camera because him want people to see how touching and how serious we can get with Bartender. Barrington said, don't tell me say quick dead. Me not tell you nothing. Me tell you what me tell you already. Get a strong liquor, get popcorn, and get a towel, not a rag, a towel. You hear me say Barrington? All right. For those asking, people, you can also speak to Dimples. Dimples will also, tell you where to go to get the to find the members video that explains to you how to become a member. Pat Hall, big up yourself, my namesake. Enough love and enough respect. Now, people, remember say, Shepherd did go link Whisper and tell Whisper, say, Whisper, just like how I couldn't bring certain things to you, I mean, have to talk to your squad of them, may I come to you, because you and another one of your squad will need to be there for the youngest squad. So, what is going to happen to the youngest squad? You still have to stay tuned. There are a couple stories that we still have to get into because I don't know what is going to happen with this story now with Quick and Rocco. Because what happens is that, you see, after me edit a scene or an episode, I have amnesia. I don't remember nothing about it. Like, It don't make no sense somebody asks me because my inbox blew up when I put up the trailer and people are saying, what happened to quick? I say, I don't know what happened to quick. Like, I watch it, but I don't know. I have amnesia. I can't remember to tell you. See? Just know. What I remember is that there were gunshots and blood. That's what I remember. But I don't know. Barrington, you said, Jaja. Yeah, man. So it's 10 p.m., 11 p.m. for our overseas viewers. And I can't even remember what time it is going to be for persons in England. Some people in the UK decide, say, they must stay up for watch the premiere. Then now wait till in the morning. They must stay up for watch the premiere. People, Alafia Noel is here. And she said, Orville, don't ramp with me. This is Tonian's mother, you know. I said, don't ramp with her. Me just feel like say quick. It stops some up on my phone. Oh boy. May I wonder too, you know? May I wonder. Tell King if him mess up with Auntie Jen, I will personally come to Top Hill and have a talk with him. Oh boy. I really don't like this. People, if you not make out a glass, it have a broke. Let me take another sip. It's a good thing. I am also a member because at 2 times I watch it. And it was the same effect. May I say, all right, so I'm telling you, I vex with all myself too. I kind vex with all myself too. Quick cannot leave Bartender. Please, Mr. Sir. Bartender coming like my life. Beverly say, I have our heart pounding. Beverly, oh gosh. Wait till 10 o'clock. If you think it's a pound now, 10 o'clock, when you take a deep breath and go so, Usa. Because I'll curse, you know, everybody mash up, you know, don't feel like a drug thing. Everybody mash up completely. All right. Let me jump now and see if I can read some of the comments that, you know, what we call comment of the week. Somebody said, but here, Destiny, you know, that's why me and Auntie Patsy cuss them. She adopt Patsy style. No. Patsy act as stepmother for Destiny. And this is a thin line that me sure say the character Whisper have to walk. Because here him know Patsy's temperament and him have him daughter, but him still have to draw a line as to where him daughter learn from Patsy. And him love him daughter and him love Patsy, but him still have to draw a line. And if you listen carefully and on pre the message in the show as well, when you hear when him tell her specifically say, listen, if Auntie Patsy get in a quarrel with any adult, you do not make it your duty to be a part of that. That is adult business. No, if that is not a real man and a real father talking to his daughter, then I don't know what is. And that is one of the things that we're promoting. We're promoting also that a man can be in his child's life and be a real man, provide and offer real solid awareness to that child. No, I do not believe that that father can be the child's mother. Just like how me no like when me hear women say them are the mother and father for them picnic. Like that's impossible. That's impossible. If you're a single parent, I understand that, but don't go to the point for me where you're saying you are mother and father for the child, because that is just not possible. Stacy asking why 10, because the live ends at 9:30 and then we give a half an hour right up to 10 o'clock. And if you are new here, Stacy, and on a Sunday, we put up 2 scenes at 7 and then we put up 2 at 10 when the live ends. So maybe you are new to it, but that is what has been happening for the last couple of months. So that is something that you should know. Shanice, what is this? Finlayson. All right, so Shanice, yes, sir, if quick dead me don't watch this and me serious, all I can say to you is thank you for watching and good. Thank you for your patronage over there, whatever time you watch, and yeah, good. Yeah. Me hear you, but people live and people die. You know what I mean? Don't you watch life every day? Life is something you get up and watch every day. When somebody did, you stop watch life. All right. Life will always be life in here. All right. Again, I would like to big up all our viewers and subscribers, and a special shout out to our members. We are at 126 members. We are so happy and so thankful that you have decided to support us in the way that you're supporting us. And this is why we will be bringing you exclusive content that you will not see in general population, because you have decided to support what we are doing, and you understand that, you know, we have to get new equipment, we have to get new things to upgrade, to keep bringing the content to you, and we have a staff to pay. We have almost 20 people to pay in Bartender. So when we ask people to subscribe and become a member, it is because there are overheads and, you know, and there's a budget that we have to meet every month to pay our actors. So when we ask people to become members, I may see things on the page like people are saying, so I only member get them something there. So what happened to we? I mean, what you mean what happened to you? You've been getting free content for 4 years. You just go and some people don't even subscribe. They're just watching it, but they haven't even subscribed. You know, so we can't even count their viewership because they're not subscribed. So even when you ask people, say, always remember to click the like button. Remember to just check if you're subscribed. People find that difficult. They just enjoy coming over, looking at the content, and then them gone, and then them come back, and if the content is not up, them cost the most. The people them where watch it for free, and the people them where don't even subscribe cost the most. And we keep explaining, when we post things like behind the scenes, it is for your entertainment, but it is also for you to get an understanding of what we have to do on a daily basis. We shoot every single day to give you the content every single day. So it is really for you to get a chance to see what we go through on a daily basis. All right. Could you please mic my assistant director so we can hold a little reasoning and we can just talk to her about some of the things we'll go through on a daily basis. Some of the true stories we'll face on a daily basis. And our body literally got into anxiety when we don't get finished a single time. Put out a face and say, guys, we want to get the scene this evening. We got into anxiety because we get so used to putting it out there. There are a lot of challenges that we go through so that to get to the content. So to ask him for you to make something, and to ask him that you also become a member. So you can give you exclusive content and you can be a part of the full Xpressionz JA journey. Barrington, what you say? The show is based on your life journey. But I'm really happy that you said that because we try to make it relatable. We try to make it as relatable as possible to Jamaicans, and not only Jamaicans but people overseas. So when you look at things like things that happen in the agency, you know, it's kind of FBI things to kind of organize some espionage things. And I think we can pop a color because we've been giving excellent content and we've grown. Because sometimes we just go back and sit down and watch the things them from before, and we see the journey and we see the growth and we see how people even cuss you and bun you because people move on and we're bringing new people. This is how things grow. You know, if people leave and other people come in and people grow and grow upon yourself, it's evolution. It's how we evolve, you know. So the thing go. So we have Whisper with us. No, I should say Sparta, aka Whisper.
Yeah.
AKA Mr. Water Commission Man. You know what I mean? Mr. Water Commission Man, sir. Yes, see.
Yeah.
Now,
Greetings.
Sparta is on the ground with me on a daily basis. He is the camera person. Yeah. He is the person that records a lot of what is happening and give me a chance to direct. Because it was difficult and it is always very difficult for me to be operating the camera and having to direct the scene. So he came in with little to no knowledge of how to do this. And now we can leave Sparta to go shoot an entire scene for me. I don't have to worry about it. And he is now editing scenes. He is responsible for all the behind the scenes that is going up. He's responsible for all the bloopers that is going up. So we shoot them, we collect the footage, he edits them, and he's now posting them. So he's responsible for all of them. So, but I like to say, some round of applause, hands, and some fire sign on the thing here, so because this is growth. And remember, he's also a lead actor. You hear the clapping? He's also a lead actor. So, and a play thing. Yeah, man, thank you. Now, Sparta, what time do I see on my phone morning time dada? They're telling you we'll come up on my phone. Morning time dada. Every morning. At about what time?
Starting from 8 a.m.
From 8 a.m. Followed by what the program for today. Every morning, and I'm telling you, today is Sunday that happened today too. So it's not like we work Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday. It's Sunday to Sunday to get the content. And we are moving from Spanish Town to where?
Spanish Town to Top Hill, all over.
And in between that as well. And there are times when we even as far as Yuatan, and then as far as Harborview.
Yeah.
For certain shoots.
We have Portmore. That's where my house is.
In Portmore.
So, yeah.
All right, Sparta, just tell them what the journey has been in your own words. What your journey has been from coming on as an actor to learning camera work to editing. Just tell them your journey.
All right, so for me, my journey, it's very important for me you know. It make me a better person. It give me, it pull out somewhere inside of me where me never know some have. See, acting. That's the number one thing where me never know say me have. All right. Me see on the comments and me see say on the love how me act and me say it look like me I act long time. But the truth is, I'm not the person who draw me in the acting. I've been around Xpressionz from 2015, but just dancing, you know? Yes, so I wasn't a part of the Bartender from the time when it just started. We never did I do the acting. Everything else, we did it. You get what I say? All right. In the acting field now, you know everybody going to start out as a nervous person. You have to have that, whether you're male or female, you know? But with me, from me, say, him draw me and say, yeah, this, the role you yearn. From him look for me and tell me that, me take it up different. So me not jump in nervous, like how some other people would jump in nervous. Because from him tell me, as the director say, why you do this? This is what me I go out there go do. You understand? If not go just pick me out and say, yo, why you do this and give me the role I have to play. The role I play, me have to always move tactical, see? Based on me having a child, me have a child in the show, then me get a woman in the show, you know? So me have to try to balance all of that. You get what I say? As him said earlier, me up on a thin line, for real, see? Because even though Patsy make it easier for me at times when we have to go out in the field for their own destiny, I really and truly have to make sure I observe what destiny I learn from Patsy. Because you know Patsy are them type of, you know, she have to make sure say she rough and she make sure know say, yo, certain things you know make people do to you and you know make people get away with certain things, you know. But as a man on the ground, we have to make sure say she know her boundaries as a child, you know? And me still have to go reason with Patsy based on the role where she have play in my daughter life. You get what I say?
This is the question more. But that's a question. Number one, you said, because is since recently me have to do it, but since you start recording, you know understand how to do it. One of the reasons why I did not put myself in the Bartender as an actor is because as a director, it is difficult to direct yourself.
Yeah.
You know, so you kind of play yourself. Explain to them the mindset, the quick mind switch where you have to make. Today is a prime example. You shoot a part of the scene, and then there's a section of the scene that you are actually in. So me have to take the camera from you now, and you have to change your mindset now from being the camera person to being the actor, to finding the character. And you have to go in a zone for the whisper character. And then you have to leave from that to come back and take the camera to record the scene so I can direct the scene. What is that process like?
All right, this is the process now. It even made me feel more comfortable that I was able to do it, you know, because once you're behind the camera, the things where you do behind the camera is totally different from what you're going to do in front of the camera. Because remember, when we're behind the camera, as the cameraman, I make sure say, I catch a shot them where the director wants and comfortable with, you know, and the actors will do it. But when me have to in it, at the same time, right after I'm done with the camera thing, to change over, I have to take a moment, take a deep breath, close my eye literally like this and release, switch up the mind. It's like I click another button, find the character, it give me the direction of what we're gonna do, I put my zone into it, you know? And then from there, that's where I step. And I have to watch his reaction as well, because if I'm not reaching my character completely, I'm gonna make me know. So that's the next thing. That's why him can't direct and then at the show, because it might not be in the character. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, we could talk about challenges. There are a number of. This is not a Hollywood set. A Hollywood set is a closed set. Saying they either build the set, or if they're going to use, let's say they use Talistan Drive, for example, which is an outdoor set. Would have police would have block off the top of the road, would have block off the base of the road, and we would have, 50 people on production to monitor certain things. So the challenge we have is we can't cordon off our whole area, so we have to work with every external thing that comes down to the wind.
Yeah.
If the wind blow too heavy, you hear it in the speakers. And a biker pass, we have to cut that, wait till the bike pass, a trucker pass, a trailer pass, we have to stop again and wait until that happens. And then now, there are times when the time is against us, we shoot a scene, and we shoot a moment, and we say, all right, we finish. When we finish, and I'm about to leave the thing, and I check back the footage, there was something in the shot where
we're not supposed
we can't use the footage at all. And then the next day, you might have to ask the actor to bring back everything what they wear the day before down to the earring. So if you look back on the footage, because we shoot something and there is something in the shot that's not supposed to be there. Because there are times when you're zoning to the specific thing that you're shooting and you never dare watch the sides to see who is in the shot or what is in the shot. Just like how you shoot and somebody said, if a finger that you see, if a this. So there are a number of things that we have to pay attention to. And because we have so much external things that work against us, it is never easy. We just have said that to want to say, you're committed to doing the content every day, but we wanted to know say it is challenging. To make it less challenging is when we get more upgraded
equipment,
so we can do more with it. So when I ask you guys for support by becoming members, this is why we do it, because we've been using what we have for giving the best of what we can do, and you guys have been you've been invested. So when some people get upset and make certain comment, it shake up the system sometimes, but at the same time, they say if they never invested in it, then they would not make them kind of comments there. And a big part of what we do as well is to highlight things that is happening around us. So the scenes when we say with responding data is really to highlight how a man should be in his child's life. Do you find that what you do in a bartender give you even a more rounded understanding of how to deal with the data?
Yeah, everything I'm doing a bartender, it enlighten everything else, but me never did pay attention to it. You understand? So, for instance, working, finding time for family. All right. With Destiny now, see, you know them get homework and all of that. So, being a father in a real life is the homework thing and the looking over thing what happen at school for the day and that normally respond the mom, right from the mother. So me as a father now I sure say yeah, you can do it too as a father. You understand? Whether the mother is around or not. You get me? And as a father, you're very important into your child's life, especially a female child, a girl child. So you have to do that to play your part as the man. And say when me doing the show, me feel like say couple fathers out there will watch them get inspired by it.
Glad you said that, because it's a big part of what we do. It is also to inspire people. It is also to teach people. So when you see certain negatives happening in the show, Vicious are one of the crassest character in the show.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure some people can appreciate the growth. Because we can't keep Vicious like that. Even though it's entertaining for some people, after a while it becomes redundant to seem like that all the time, angry like that all the time. So now we are now setting Vicious up to be a businessman and be a father like Whisper. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we have already shown now that one, him have a youth, and two, him get a talk from somebody who, even though in the beginning you and him did kick off,
Yeah.
Whisper, Vicious have a whole heap of respect for Whisper. But him is just a hot youth and people express themselves based on the upbringing.
Yeah, I understand all of that.
Exactly.
You know?
That is why Whisper didn't meet him on the same level when him there.
Yeah.
Because somebody who have a certain level of training and somebody who come from a place that him a come from,
Yes.
you can identify with him and say, somebody angry like that all the time. So that is a big part of what we do in a bartender. It is always, don't ever miss the signs, don't ever miss the underlying things that we're putting to you. That is why some people will be in the comment section asking some questions where you say, you never dare watch the show.
They're not get
If
it.
you dare watch the show, you don't understand where this is coming from. And on the flip side of that, you see some people that understand every single detail where they can remind people say.
That is why they must say.
That is what do this and that is what do that and
Yeah.
way and way. Let me quickly jump to, let me see if there's a next. Alright, so somebody say, and this is Carol Mitchell, why people say King have Celine? Like what reason does he have? Is Tony Havard? We like to miss the text that Tony got when he was visiting the supplier that person had that, and Tony find out Celine's secret. People are in tune and people are detailed. Now, it kind of up in the air. It kind of up in the air as to where Celine is, who have Celine, if Celine gone dark, what if she decide to go dark, or if King have her, or if Tony have her. These things are intentional because it keep the audience guessing, and we have to appreciate that as well. Some stories only just want to wrap up fast. We can't wrap them up fast because you have to give them a little stretch. So your adrenaline keep pumping.
And you know, say honestly, them love it. Them love the fact that they must say, John, whoever, I want to go up next.
Yeah.
Yeah, them love it because it brings the excitement, you know. And you know now watch nothing boring. So when you can't expect say, we're not going to do that. We don't have to do that.
This is the question we want to ask now. What about, I want to make this interactive. What about the relationship between King and Miss Jen on the line? I wanted to articulate that, write it. Because I wish we could hear people. What is it that between Miss Jen and King on the line? What we love about the relationship?
So yeah, you open my answer.
Tell me.
All right.
We'll start writing. So.
All right. So
Our special guest is Sparta, aka Whisper.
all right. So when we like about the relationship with King and Miss Jen, now, see? All right. Everybody knows a King grind, you see? Me feel like every man with upon that level of griminess there need a woman will have a less grime, you know. So she had a calm side feel. She balancing. It's like yin and yang, you know. Me like that about the relationship, and them have a chemistry differently, you know. You can see say that woman will take care and she check female everywhere. And even when him no want talk to her about certain things, she make him know say it's okay and I understand. But whenever you want to talk, there. And she willing for wait, she not up in her skin every day and I say, yo, you hide things from me and wait. Because you know some females stay. She's very understanding. So that's what me like about the relationship.
Listen, when I talk about an articulate, intelligent response, yeah. People, some of the things that are me right. You know how long I get up them things there? You know how long may I watch the fact that you have some men who have an issue with a woman that you don't feel like you can control. Men who have issue with women who will speak up. And interestingly enough, I see certain comments in the comment section, even from women, will say, it's like Miss Jenna nearly done king thing. Yeah. I watch you love the man and like I've never heard a line from Miss Jen that sounds unreasonable. Up to this point, the things that I'm here, she has shown King about the fact that as an activist. Now, if you even go back and look at some of the history of Jamaica, of people who you would have known in the history of Jamaica as political activists, the Anthony Browns and the George Flash and the Ray, it never end well with these people who are political activists, even when some of them want to change their life. So based on her knowledge of this, she make King know say, brother, this can't continue that way. Because as an outsider looking in, it was okay for her. She could have dealt with it. But now that she's actually inside with him, she has stand her ground and I said, it's not about me trying to control you, but it's about we are now together. And if it affects you, it will affect me. Mm-hmm. So she is a firm woman standing her ground. And when you see a man like King and Savage will take a smaller seat because the woman attack to them, pay a little homage to it. Mm-hmm. Because what them for do? Every time she says something for rebut it.
Yeah.
And like I said, what was surprising is that some of the women then are saying it. You know, so when they say comments like, I'm gonna say, yo, you know, I lay down the man thing and rape, and even upset with quick soften up to bring it.
Yeah.
You know, I wanna say, boy, in head gone, you know, one different place, and like unwanted the character to remain grimy. Like, you know, no character, if you don't understand about drama, and let me educate you guys, no character can or should go through the same stage right through any show.
No growth through.
If the person start out angry and is going right through the show angry, after a while you don't want to see that character. Mm-hmm. Characters go through changes. That is what makes it interesting. They go through human changes and they make human mistakes. So only the one say, Whisper decides say, he might go through the bush in our white shoes. We're not going to have white shoes there. And we're not going to them colored clothes there. That's not the point. The shoes itself is made for that terrain. The shoes is made for that kind of terrain.
It's an upper shoes and it covers the ankle and everything.
So there are things where people, and interestingly enough, there are things that only privy to because the director showed it to you before him showed it to the character. So you don't want the character to see the same time.
Exactly, yeah.
The character now to see because the character, though, is not privileged to that information that you have as the viewer. So sometimes if you put yourself in the character's shoe, Whisper having to balance love life, father, and a job where he cannot make him daughter or him spouse know about is not the easiest thing. And if it's not easy for Whisper, who is in it for a number of years, it's even harder for Tonian, who is absolutely new to it. Tonian is dealing with a man now that shows her the utmost respect and the utmost love, which is totally different from the abusive boyfriend that she had. So now she's balancing running a business, being an agent, having a boyfriend where she every now and then them have. Young people struggle. So Kareem did have Tiffany in her life, and then a little thing about a little back and forth thing. And people in the community ready for she left it. Told them to just up and left it. That's not how it works. People work through issues. I mean, as I said, it's so to understand. Say, that's how life works as well.
Yeah.
Certain issues, you try and understand it before you walk away from it. If you find out that you look like somebody astray, do you just get up and leave?
You know, the next thing I want to address. All right.
Yeah.
Whisper is a undercover agent, right? Remember the word undercover. If Whisper is covering somebody, he might shadow somebody, or he might observe for report. Whisper now go just dress up in a black and look militant. You have to understand, say, Whisper go dress normal. Nobody not supposed to approve them and they say, so, oh, him look so, him look. You understand? So even when I wear the pink jacket, I say, people burn it out.
When you're doing a bright pink, he's not supposed to look undercover.
Yeah.
If you say you in a broad daylight, in a full black,
in a hot sun.
In a hot sun.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
So you have to dress like a little youth in the community.
Nah, man. Yeah.
I shot a piece in the corner and sit two leader and then turn around and take a little print, but he have to look like somebody from the community. He can't stand out. So some of our subscribers in all their wisdom think that the agents must always look like an agent. The agent must not always be agenting.
It depends on the situation, because a thing like that when me did in a Spanish town, me could never dress like an agent. Remember me a blending in the community. Alright? Remember Miss Gwen? Yes, she said me look like her grandson, and you know? So I have to be that grandson when we there at Spain. You understand? Alright. Do you remember when I buck up and Ruku? When I sell weeds in and him come link my boy more weed and rare. Alright, me never sell him because me say him look like a little youth and him nerdish. You understand? So me never dagger sell it. Then boom now, suppose we did sell him the weed. Did I hear some sell one little nerd? You get what I say? So me I show you say them little thing that me have to pre as the character. You understand? Me can't make a foul play like that, even though I could have made that mistake there. You get what I say? But that one wasn't one when me have to make. See? And with the capture, when me get captured, me never have no control over it. Me never sure how much man they did at the place, you know? I mean, I go through. My job wasn't to kill. You get what I say?
Right.
So you have to understand, say, a man will get knocked out and he might revive. You see what I say? It's just how fast me move. And did you even realize that when me exit the building, I buck up in the third person? Yeah, so these things do happen.
What we have to give credit for, and remember you can't please everybody when you begin, what you have to give credit for is the fact that that close-knit relationship, that family tie between, especially Bubbles, Tony and Whisper. And you know said, Bubbles, Tony and Whisper, Mr. Mullins, I remember saying, this is the all-seeing eye and the leaving people in out there. Even though you know say Savage is kind of a, you know, is a hit and run kind of brother, they always seem to come through. And even when that happens, you see people in the comment section say, why them people are always away? Why Mullins people are always away? Maybe because they're the good guy and you always promote good over evil. Like you want the bad guys to win. But I understand the message where you always said there are so many things if you check. One of the most favorite, if you can use the word that way,
Yeah.
one of the favorite scenes in Bartender to this day is the court scene. That court scene where them try Carlton and the fact that the case was lost and Carlton got away.
Yeah.
Bubbles became an alcoholic after that
Yeah,
thing
that
there.
would to win. Yeah.
So all of the characters you see a down moment with them where them have to rise from because that is what makes it interesting. When you be there with the character go through the down moment and understand say they make a human mistake and you watch to see if they never rise back. See? Some of them may never rise back because some of them never get a chance to make the mistake where they make. May I say that and I remember 10 o'clock tonight in some people. Anyway,
Yeah.
Please stop reminding us.
some people just don't rise back from the mistake where they make, but it's a part of life.
Yeah.
It's a part of life. Because now, we know people either bust open because it look like pretty pregnant, quick, in badness, wants to be a good father, wants to be a good boyfriend, and your headspace going into that. One of the reasons why I try step back from the madness is the fact that because of him why pretty crashing and then get this spine injury. See? So when we can't expect say him not always be as sharp as he used to be. Because in lifestyle have changed. And in lifestyle have to change because just like how Miss Jen don't want King to be the same person. She needs to be now, she understand in community work, but that thing where you feel like you have to take on everybody's problem like as a superhero, as you put
Yeah, I have to make some
it can't
change.
work no more.
Yeah.
Boundaries have to set. Your friend them have to work out some of them problem. You can't work out everybody's problem anymore. And she have to put on her foot for them things that just like how Bubbles have to put on her foot with Savage some of the time when Savage behave like him want continue to be a raw cop and do things off the books. You know what I mean?
And you know one more thing you have to remember, you see every gangster, there's always a female where would have come into them life and make them think twice on the journey where them define. You get what I say? And it's to me it's something good we're saying from Jack Zane because she might save him life. You understand what I say? Because he might did for the out on that corner day in the night and him choose to stay in with her.
Yeah.
You know? So them things that do happen.
But people, especially JA YouTube channel, is about education, all of the things that we watch, and it's going to be educational. There's always some kind of education to look out for corner shop. Like I'm telling you, we shoot the second episode of corner shop on Saturday. We're shooting on Saturdays at the only time we get a break. Not even them time we get a break.
No, we're not getting a break.
2 o'clock and before you lay down, I'm gonna find something else to shoot for Bartender. And again, let me explain the difference between corner shop and Bartender, because I remember people comparing and saying they're not like corner shop when we just did start the corner shop. Corner shop is done as a stage play.
Yeah.
See, and the difference is Bartender is what you would consider to be a drama, a serious drama, and corner shop is slapstick comedy. And you notice me not just said comedy, I said slapstick comedy because it is almost outrageous in terms of what is done. The characters are overplayed. Look at Grassroots is overplayed. One if you listen, when money talk in a thing that always I said, in sittings and in clearly blind. You see, and him walk with a stick and him always a sick. And say my see this and him a say that. And stammer can't finish a sentence, somebody finish it for him. And you will, that is the kind of comedy that you will see. It is a style. I've taken it from a style of theatre in Jamaica we call roots theatre. So if you want to learn more about that kind of theatre, they watch Corner Shop. And at the end of, one of the things we're going to do is at the end of Corner Shop, I am going to pay respect to somebody who I consider to be a stalwart in roots place. So look at people like Everton Dawkins, look at people like Paul Lee, Ralph Owens, the father of roots theatre in Jamaica. There are so many of them. And look up some of the work what they do. Bonnie Allen that had stages that produce a lot of things with Shibada. Look up them things there. Same who's playing Trevor Sullivan, Junior, Halfadam, Williams. His resume is tall people. Their contribution to theatre in Jamaica is phenomenal. So we have these people. We now get started with people like Mr. Mullins, the great Bobby Finzi Smith. We now talk about Rodney Campbell, Savage. We talk about people who do outstanding work in a theatre. Dakota, Sabrina is a whole heap of people who pass through Bartender or they're in Bartender who contributed so much to theatre that is now contributing more to Bartender, and there are persons who come to Bartender that didn't do anything before in theatre, and they are now developing themselves into full-fledged actors and actresses. And when we have one persons out there to do is help us to develop these actors, because we're going to start workshops very soon, training actors and training people in production how to use a phone and create a full-length film, because we've been doing that for 4 years. So now we have enough expertise where we can teach people how to use a phone and do a full-length film or a series, because of that we specialize in. And nobody else in Jamaica is doing that. Everybody else is shooting with them high-tech camera, and then we are giving you a series that comes on every day, full production style on a phone, from a phone. And we want to develop, get new equipment so we can do more major type productions. But that one don't have to pay for. That no.
Yeah.
Then major production don't have to pay for, because we have a couple of them in the bag. Well, step forward very soon. And depending on the support we get, we're going to decide how many other things we put in the general population. But for now, we have a number of other things coming over members only. So members, look out. And once again, we want to thank you for staying with us, being members and supporting the cause. We want to big up the chief moderator, which is Dimples, who is also one of the persons who sponsor a number of things to the Bartender, and she has been a Day1 AC, because she passed fan stage a long time.
Yeah, man.
See? She had the AC with the inverter. She was the regular AC. She had the AC with the inverter.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, man. So me I tell you, say, big up Dimples, big up yourself all the time.
Yeah, man.
Big up all the Day1 people there. Sir Orville, we need better audio with the Bartender. Again, this is Yup. Better audio come with better equipment. Better equipment will come with better support. With more people becoming members, and what we earn from that, we can buy better equipment. Because to myself, for now, that we just rock with the audio we now get, because that's all we can afford to do here. So this is why we ask people to support the thing by becoming members, and throw a little thing, throw $5 or $10 on a Sunday when we're doing the live. Support it. I mean, we have to do this setup every Sunday, and we have to give thanks to a location sponsor for not charging us to be here to shoot, but it costs, so support. you're asking for more upgraded things. How can you support us, or how can you help us, or how can you help us to get sponsorship so we can upgrade and develop the thing to a different level? You know. So thank you for your observation that the audio needs to be better, but it can only be better when you get better miking system with proper boom mics and proper wind thing to gauge the wind and all that things. Dimples again, see as my call her name, she thing there, she sent $20.
Yeah, man,
See?
big up yourself, Dimples.
Yup, you just say you want better audio, send $20.
Yeah.
Let me put with Dimples $20.
And that's it
You
there.
can get a mic.
Yeah, and that's it there.
You get a man,
Yeah, man.
Big up yourself. Dimples, you're the best. You don't know the thing, you don't know the shrubs. People, in this 5 minutes, I want to encourage you to run over to members, become a member. If you're here in Jamaica, you're going to need to go through a VPN. There are in the thing that shows you how to become a member, it tells you what VPNs are free. And there are 2 tiers in membership. You pay either $6.99, which is if that's Jamaican, that's a little under $1,000. And if you pay for the $9.99 one, it's little over $1,000. And that's for a month. For a month of subscription, and you get
Everything.
more perks for the month. So if you can't spend $800 or $1,200 with it, then wow, you know.
Ooh.
So just do the right thing and become a member today, see, and support Xpressionz JA, because at about this time, I am looking at this and I am so happy to see 145 people watching our Sunday night live wherever on a day. Big up on yourself. And remember, this happens every Sunday. And every Sunday we're going to be talking to somebody out there. It could be an entrepreneur, somebody in entertainment, just people doing good things and people who deserve to be hailed and spoken about. People were asking about
The guest.
the guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, there was something came up. Monga was supposed to be here tonight, but I'm sure he will reschedule so we can have him another night. Something came up and it was urgent and he couldn't be here again. Again, I said, when we have entertainers of that caliber, always award them, always in demand. So sometimes when you get them, you have to just say, thank you, you know. But I'm sure we're going to have him. Next week we're going to be having another guest sitting in. Just look out for that because you never know who you're going to see on Xpressionz GA YouTube channel. Can't thank me enough. We'll peak at 1:45 is a joy. Every Sunday night we are here. Your original host is Shelly Xpressionz, aka Bubbles, aka Muma Xpressionz, aka First Lady. This week it is yours truly, dancehall professor Orville Xpressionz, joined by Sparta Xpressionz, aka people, on behalf of our sponsors, Natura's Beauty, and Big Sean's Rental, and Stylish Boutique, and our title location sponsor, Incognito Vacation Stay, the place to stay when you're in Jamaica. This is Orville Xpressionz signing out and saying, walk good. And remember this, live in love and love will follow. In a sin and hate, you must wallow. Educate yourself and don't remain shallow. Always express yourself. Say it. Respect.